Australia Post has issued a new set of stamps to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. Christy Lau, 40 years old, is the designer of the stamps. Lau, who was born in a traditional Chinese family and raised in the West, mentioned repeatedly the impact of her Chinese background on her works in the interview with Xinhua in Sydney.
I feel really inspired by my Chinese culture, my background. I had a really good relationship with my father, who passed away a few years ago. He was always really interested in my art, so we always used to speak about the meanings, the symbolism in Chinese art, the history, all the ceramics and everything. So I felt inspired by those conversations, so that's why I like to create Chinese-inspired art.
Lau has designed Chinese New Year stamps for Australia Post for 4 consecutive years since 2021. She said that the overall design of this year's stamps is inspired by the good memory of her parents giving her red envelopes during the Spring Festival when she was a child.
It's quite nostalgic, the red envelope. A lot of people remembering receiving the red envelopes with the money in. I've designed 3 individual dragon stamps. They're the Fortune, the Lucky and the Happy Dragon. And they're all inspired by flowers as well. So they have like the peony, the chrysanthemum and the plum blossoms in there as well.
During this year's Spring Festival, 6 kinds of flags designed by Lau to celebrate the Lunar New Year were hung in the streets of Sydney, with the Chinese name Liu Dingqi in the middle of the flag.
I think it's quite nice to embrace your heritage and share, your Chinese name. I think I'm able to create something that's quite Western and Eastern. I think that's my role, is to connect maybe the East and West together in harmony.